Hey, it's Rick with Rock Bottom Outreach, and it is Real Talk Monday. I want to give you two things that are misunderstood that are not in the Bible. Okay, first one, God helps those that helps themselves, not in the Bible. Okay, and the other one, God won't give you any more than you can handle. Again, not specifically in the Bible, and let me tell you why. I know myself, when I was at rock bottom, I could not help myself. I couldn't. And it wasn't until I truly surrendered over to God and just said, not my will, but your will be done, that my life began to change. And honestly, if you think about it, if everything God gave us we could handle, we really wouldn't need him now, would we? Why would we need God if he's going to only give us things that we can handle? You know, it would be like me repairing my car. I can't handle that. So do you know what I have to do? I have to reach out to somebody and just say, I need your help. Honestly. And here's the hard part. When we struggle with something, we want to judge one another. That's real talk. And just because someone is called into ministry does not mean they're not going to struggle. But what we'll do is like a fraud. He's a fraud. She's a fraud. They're such a fraud because they should be like Superman. No, no. Jesus struggled himself because remember, he also faced temptation and he was man. That is the one time that God separated himself from his son Jesus. And so he walked and he went through the same temptations that we did. And again, it's not fair to say you're a fraud. Okay, let me read this to you real quick. And this is the devotion that I use. It is the will of God that human beings should get into a right standing relationship with him. And his covenants are designed for this purpose. Why doesn't God save me? Did you hear that? Why doesn't God save me? He has accomplished and provided my salvation, but I have not yet entered into a relationship with him. Why doesn't God do everything we ask? He has done it. The point is, will I step into that covenant relationship? All the great blessings of God are finished and complete, but they're not mine until I enter into a relationship with him on the basis of his covenant. Waiting for God to act is fleshly unbelief. Did you hear that? That you're sitting there waiting for God, and then it is just your own fleshly unbelief, all right? It means that I have no faith in him. I wait for him to do something in me so I may trust in that. But God won't do that because that is not the basis of the God and man relationship. Man must go beyond the physical body and feelings in his covenant with God, just as God goes beyond himself in reaching out with this covenant to man. It is the question of faith in God, a very rare thing. We only have faith in our feelings. See, we want to act based on our feelings. And so you get up and you're like, man, I'm not going to pray today. I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to read my Bible. I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to do outreach or volunteer because I'm not feeling it. See, that's wrong. You're waiting for God to move you, and that's not correct. All right? So I hope that makes sense to you. I don't believe God until he puts something tangible in my hand so that I know I have it. Then I say, now I believe. There's no faith exhibit in that. God says, look to me and be saved. He said, what? Look to me. Can you dig it? When I've really done business with God on the basis of his covenant, letting everything else go, there's no sense of personal achievement. no human ingredient in it at all. Instead, there's no complete, overwhelming sense of being brought into union with God. And my life is transformed and radiates peace and joy. Again, we're waiting for God to move before we move. And there's no faith in that. There's not. Faith is to believe in something you can't see. It's not based on that feeling. And we all struggle, folks. We all struggle. You know, I posted last night the video that Mercy Me, and man, it just really, you know, and it was like titled "What If," and man, it really, really hit home, because you know what? A lot of times things we're going through suck, and it's okay to say, "Man, God, this sucks, and I need your help. I can't do this on my own." The key: stop serving and acting on your feelings alone. All right? It's like unconditional. Love is unconditional. That we love only when we're feeling it. No. Love is a choice. It's not a feeling. Because maybe you've lost that loving feeling. You thought I was going to sing, didn't you? Have a great day.